your boy Jay bringing back another reaction video, man. Now before we get into the video, make sure I hit that sub button and like button, man. But this video we finna reacting to FBGduck, Chicago's House of Horrors. Now this is another Trap Geek video, man. This is like 3 months ago, so let's get into it.
Of course I want to kill me. I'm a very disrespectful person. I know what I did in my lifetime, but I ain't gonna go nowhere I ain't want it, because I ain't gonna play with my life. Because my life mean a lot.
But first, we begin this hour 18 with several breaking stories, including gunfire effects from the Mag Mile on Oak Street.
We know three
the fact that it happened in broad
shot.
daylight,
a man and woman were seriously injured
downtown,
in the shooting, but their friend, a rising Chicago rapper, did
I'm
not
sure you know,
survive.
like it can happen anywhere at any time. It don't matter.
Like a machine
to anybody.
Howard Gordon happened to be standing outside his convenience store.
Careful
His store
out here, bro.
surveillance captured the horrific sounds.
And he tried to shoot back too, but
I knew for sure
gun jam.
this was gunshots.
It was real crazy that would happen right here in this area, out of nowhere. It was quiet and peaceful, and shopping going on, then shots rang out.
Alright, we gotta talk about the FBGduck situation. And I've seen people on social media making jokes about it. I don't think they realize the horrific consequences that's gonna happen as a result of this. FBGduck was killed in broad daylight in busy downtown Chicago, right next to Saks Fifth and Dolce & Gabbana in the Gold Coast. This is like the high-end luxurious shopping area of the city.
Bro.
Him getting killed there is like someone getting shot on Fifth Avenue.
Exactly, like
or a drive-by on
it's
Rodeo
so
Drive
worth
in
for
LA.
something to happen,
It's
right?
incredibly
Like right
rare.
there,
And
of
course,
all
Duck
places.
is extremely high profile. He's a gangster disciple, longtime rival of Lil Durk, King Von, Chief Keef, and they've been going at it for years. There's been dozens and dozens of casualties on both sides, and 3 weeks ago, Duck dropped a song called Dead, where he disrespects a couple of fallen O-Block kids, including the deceased kid that O-Block is named after, O.D. Perry. A lot of people think that this song is what triggered Duck's assassination. The gun that FBGduck is holding in that music video is the same one that jammed up on him on Tuesday when he was killed. But what a lot of people don't know is Chicago PD received a safety alert late on Tuesday that claimed Duck was on social media antagonizing his rivals hours before he went to the Gold Coast. Then we saw close friends of FBGduck come out and say he had $1 million bounty put on his head. And I've seen people say this can't be true. Think about a war where one side has music industry money, cash that they can inject directly into their side.
Look how much money Chief Keef and Dirk them to rent off. You niggas will go drop off guns in the hood and pay for a motherfucker to get hit.
Now we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, check out my song of the day. This is my guy Preston and Houdini. Let's go. Chicago is a gangster city. Ever since Al Capone and Prohibition in the 20s, the multiple capo regimes who ruled the drug trade, the weapons trade, and the gambling.
It's crazy that they was once together at one point, but now they just killing each other,
Right now,
bro.
there's over 150,000 active gang members, split into hundreds of sets and thousands of subsets. The south side of Chicago has the largest ghettos in America. It's stretched over 70 blocks. You can drive from 63rd to 127th Street. There's dilapidated buildings, pitchforks spray painted on the walls, and yellow tape embedded in the cracks. What was once organized gangster disciple and black disciple factions built around enterprise and making money has since been completely wiped out. The new generation started a completely different war. They're not
Bro, they're literally
fighting
right
over
next to
drug
each other, bro, so
supply chains or
anything could happen,
distribution
bro.
routes. It's just murder, retaliation for this murder, revenge for that song, for this, and so on.
Literally 1 block away, bro. 63rd and 60. Gonna be clashing heads.
And while it's true, Duck did say in interviews that it was possible to unite with his enemies in the future. He even made a song, Chicago Legends, bigging up the other side and giving props to fallen BD rappers like Fredo Santana and L.A. Capone. But realistically, this shit runs so deep, a truce was never really in the cards.
We the niggas started dissing this first. We started, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm the rap father.
And to give you perspective, FBGduck is from 63rd and St. Lawrence Street, which is just 3 minutes away from O-Block. That's how close they are. And just 2 minutes northwest of them is 600 Block, home of 600 Breezy, L.A. Capone, and Rondo, who are O-Block allies, and who frequently sent shooters to go shoot up 63rd. In fact, immediately after Duck was killed, Chicago PD put almost a dozen
They
SWAT
knew it was
cars
gonna happen.
on
They knew what
King
time it
Drive,
was.
which is the main street in between O-Block and 63rd. They did that to try and prevent an immediate retaliation, but the cops can't stay there forever. Bulletins are going up all over the area, warning kids to stay inside. And Duck's allies are on social media saying Lil Durk has to be targeted next to even the score. Why? Because their feud is especially personal.
I see Dirk. I ain't gonna lie. I see Dirk. I had to say something to him, folks. I ain't gonna lie. He too tough for me, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. He too tough. Well, shit, but I just had to tell him, like, fool, you can't be doing all that, fool. I beat you. Like, stop playing with me.
Lil Durk and FBGduck have been going back and forth over music for years. And now with King Von getting hugely popular, he's Durk's artist. He's also taking shots at FBGduck whenever he can. Everybody knows Tuka, and smoking on a Tuka pack is a reference mocking one of FBGduck's best friends, a kid named Tuka, who was killed at a bus stop in 2011. Not only that, Tuka's blood brother was a kid named Lil Mark, who was also killed at a different bus stop 3 years later. In fact, Lil Mark was killed just days after releasing a diss track towards Lil Durk, where he mentioned all their dead homies. Lil Reese even FaceTimed Lil Mark days before he was killed, and they exchanged words, calmly dissing each other with a smile on their faces.
What's all on?
Uh-huh. What up? Out here. I'm on fast, boy. I've been out here. I stay out here, boy.
Then Lil Durk made this video at the very same bus stop where Lil Mark was killed.
Hey, this bus stop right here, though, this is a real famous place, you hear me? This is a real famous place, baby. Hey, this bus stop is a real famous place, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
And right now, with FBGduck's death, the optics look crazy. Lil Durk and Von were just out in Chicago, where Von dropped off a bunch of chains and money. There's already been allegations that BD rappers who leave Chicago come back to their blocks to drop off weapons and arm their crews. Then, Tuesday, the day that Duck was killed, around 4 in the morning, he posted to his personal Facebook page, "They got me effed up. They're gonna see them." Now that could be just a regular post, or there's something more to it. Who knows? Later in the morning, he told one of his friends he was going to Oak Street in the Gold Coast, which is
somebody dropped his location for sure,
Chicago.
or they spotted him.
He was going to get his son some clothes for his birthday, which was coming up on August 11th. 4 hours before Duck went to the Gold Coast, Lil Reese suddenly tweets that he's getting on a plane leaving Chicago to go to Cali. Durk says to link with him. At 4 in the afternoon, Duck is in the Gold Coast with his girlfriend and another man. They're shopping on Oak Street. This is busy downtown Chicago, the fashion district. There's cameras everywhere,
running
witnesses
through there.
everywhere.
Like,
it's a
how did
bold
they not
place
get
to
caught?
do
That's the
it,
thing.
unless that was a place people thought he would be vulnerable in. Around 4:37, FBGduck, his girlfriend, and this other man exited a store and are walking on the sidewalk near the Dolce Gabbana, just a few steps from Michigan Avenue.
They was waiting.
Two vehicles were parked outside, waiting. A black Ford Taurus and a silver Chrysler 300. That's when two men climbed from the two vehicles.
Crazy, bro. And they was just sitting there watching him, bro. Like, bro, I don't know what that was about, bro. But in the video, like, they wasn't even trying to. He was just rolling around, like, literally fighting for his life.
That's because of those extended mags.
I mean, I guess the ambulance ain't come in time. I don't know what happened.
I don't even know what caused it. It was so calm and peaceful. And those two gentlemen, I thought maybe they was together, but one just started shooting at the other.
Then the shooters got back in the car and fled west on Oak Street. No reports where they are, no public leads either. Immediately after Duck was pronounced dead at the hospital, Lil Durk tweets out RIP Newski, paying homage to his own cousin who was frequently dissed by FBGduck and other GD rappers. And to show you how the disrespect transcends distance, Tato, who's Chief Keef's cousin and is all the way out in California, immediately dedicated his entire Insta story to mocking FBGduck's death, posting "smoking on a duck pack,"
he ain't waste no time, bro.
Then 600 Breezy wasted no time to drop his own diss track towards Duck hours after he was confirmed to be dead. And you can expect in the coming months a bunch of BD rappers to drop some tracks mocking his death as a celebratory victory lap type shit. The consequences will be horrific, and you gotta think that nobody on Duck's side has ever gotten as far as
most of Duck's friends that he was with got killed, bro. Like his brother, or his close friends, most of them
blackballed from the music industry entirely. Duck
He's
was
really the most popular out of his
and more versatile than most. He had just received the paperwork paperwork for a major label deal that was extremely lucrative, and he was about to
Then he
sign it,
died.
or he had already signed it.
He
and
had
gets
kids
followed,
too, that's crazy.
targeted, and assassinated in the safest part of Chicago. It's
R.I.P.
brutal.
man.
And that's it for this video. Rest in peace to FBG Duck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Alright, man, that's
below,
gonna cap
and I will
off this
see you in
reaction
the next
video,
one.
bruh. Hope y'all enjoyed this, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to react to it. It popped up on my YouTube. I was looking for something to react to when this popped up, so I had to react to it, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure I hit that sub button and like button. And I'm out.
Let us in, so we had kicked the door. Reminisce about the days when I slept on the floor. I wouldn't have it any other way, cause them